Thanks to Lincolnshire, there's a typhoon going over. Thanks, Callum. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here in Lincolnshire with the Night Orange Smart ForTwo. We are 98% there. It's nearly done, and as far as I'm aware, everything mechanical is now completed on the car. Exhaust is on, all new brakes is on, everything that we needed to do, brake pipes, wheel cylinders, all the stuff that was really important. As you can see, all the panels are back on and the car is actually watertight and is outside. Twiddly bits, I suppose, is what we're going to be doing in this video. Stuff that didn't really fit into all the other videos on the car. Things that you will see. Badges are going to be added. Trim is going to be added. Some really exciting rare pieces that I have been hunting high and low for are going to be added. The interior we're going to check out. There's an issue with the steering wheel trim we're going to try and repair, and we've developed a clutch brake squeak. It does sound like I'm depressing a mouse now when putting my foot on the pedal. I've driven this car less than a mile in the past 3 weeks. I can't wait to get out there and do a test drive. That's coming in another video. The next video is hopefully going to be a test drive with Dad. There will be some snagging. I can guarantee you there will be some snagging. However, we are so close with the Night Orange. If you've enjoyed this series so far, thumbs up please. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I want to give a shout out at this stage to the team at Lister's Mercedes in Boston, especially to a couple of the chaps there, Ryan, Ethan, Nigel and Sam, who have been really helpful in finding us some parts, and you will see those parts in just a minute. Sam is a technician who has helped me with questions I've had, and the parts team there have been fantastic. I'm going to show you some rare parts in this video that we've managed to track down all the way from Germany. People told me it couldn't be done. Smart experts told me they don't exist, mate. The team at Lister's found them for me. And again, we'll have a look at those later in the video. I got quite excited. Let's get it done then. Let's get the Smart finished. Good morning. Hello. Are we going to get this Smart car finished today?
I hope so.
Twiddly bits is what I'm calling this video. What are you doing in the garage?
I'm just seeing if I can make a tool to get them caps off easy.
We're trying to put trim on, not take stuff off. Okay, so as you may or may not know, the Smart 451, this model, the model I've got, is actually an MHD version. Although it is the Nightfire edition, Night Orange edition, I keep calling it the Nightfire, it is an MHD car, and it should have an MHD badge here. Someone in their wisdom has taken that badge off. Maybe they've been ashamed in the past of the fact that it is an MHD car. Me being me, I like to have things as they should be. And so my intention is to restore that badge back onto the car. It's cost me £15 actually for this badge. And if you do want one in black, it's A 451-817-0315. I'll open it up and have a look in a minute. Now, there's some guesswork with regards to where to put it. I know from reference images on the internet that it goes here somewhere. Well, I say guesswork because Dave, the ultimate legend, who has watched the channel, has got one of these and he's measured his car for me. So he's provided me with the measurements. So what I'm planning on doing is basically sticking it on. First thing I'm going to do though is just make sure that is nice and grease free. Right, now to get my reference images. Right, so I've marked that up, I've measured it out. It's 13.5 centimetres for anyone who wants to do it from the bottom here, and 3 inches in from that way. I've had to go metrical imperial just because that's how it's been measured. So from the bottom, 13.5 centimetres, from the end, 3 inches. I've never done one of these before with these windows. Like I say, the fact that it's got holes in probably tells me that it's got some sort of alignment system. Right, so peel off the rear backing here and then line it up. Well, it's on now. Let's take this masking tape from out of here quick. It doesn't appear to look like it's in the right place. If I was doing it by eye without any reference numbers, that's not where I would put that badge. But that's where it should be, according to the internet and according to people that have measured it. Doesn't look level, but we shall soon find out. It's a bit too late now if it's not. I'm sure there'll be some sort of twist in those anyway. I'm sure they've been fitted wonky from the factory before. Here we go. Well, I hope that's straight. Ta-da! So we've got that badge on. It looks wonky there, but it's not, which is good. I've also replaced this key lock cover that was missing. I think 70p that was. That's, you know, needs a good old clean, but that key lock cover was missing. What else have we got in my box of tricks? As I say, I've had a whole delivery arrive. I've got some screws there, got some mud flaps there. I've got a new one of them side pillar mouldings without a hole in it, so we need to put the Night Orange logo on that. And I've got a radio antenna base there. I've also got these, which are kick plate covers. I think next we're going to fit them. If you fancy getting some of these for yourself, they are stainless steel kick plate trims, just to protect the tritium cell. A451-680-0035. They come with fitting kit. These were 20 quid. They just protect the tritium cell, and they're a little bit of bling for the car. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually necessary, but I've been given a whole book of instructions as to how to fit these. They're just two metal trims that are adhesive, but we will read the book and we will learn together how to do it. I'm guessing it's in lots of different languages. Yeah, look, it's in lots of different languages. USA, page 2. Well, I want the UK version, please. USA version starts with, "Hi all." Oh no, there is a difference. There is a difference. Right, here we go. GB. Door sim trim. Required accessories. Cleaner and a soft cloth. If difficulties arise, please contact a Mercedes-Benz specialist workshop. Right, there we go. The door sill trim fitting procedure is depicted from the left-hand side of the Smart ForTwo. Clean and degrease. Remove. A line between swage lines. Affix. Well, that's easy, isn't it? Good. Should we stick them on? Right, so I've measured it up. I've actually marked the tritium cell where I want the 3 M's to be, and I'm just going to basically get it in place. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to put it. Get it all cleaned off. Stick it down. Well, I've stuck it down. I'm not going to take the protection off yet because I'm going to now... probably should have done this first, but I didn't want to get that all over the tritium cell. I'm going to T-cut the cell now all around it. And now here's the fun bit. Haha! Keen to peel that off. It looks all right. Looks a bit smart. It's just going to protect that a little bit. It's not really use nor ornament. In fact, it is. It's ornament. But I like it. That's the main thing. So we've fitted to the car some wheel nut caps. Actually, they're from a what are they from? A Nissan?
They're a Nissan, yeah.
From Nissan.
I don't know what they are though.
Qashqai or something like that. They fit anything really. We've fitted them there, as you can see. I do need some centre caps, and again I'll be putting the tin blisters for that. You can see that the wheels need a good old clean, but those caps have been popped on there. Dad's going to try and make a tool to take them off. How are you going to make a tool? What are you going to use?
A minute.
Sorry?
I can't find what I need to do it.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll do it when I've got more time.
Okay. What have we got to do in this video then? What's left to do?
Whip this wheel off and back it somewhere where we can work on it.
Why are we taking that wheel off?
Putting that thing back on under the wheel, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't got one.
Excellent. So let's discuss that bit first. So as you can see, my parts department is inside the smart car at the moment. This is the part we're talking about, or Dad's talking about. It is an engine cover. It goes between sort of the alternator and the body. It's like a belt cover. It was missing on the car, and it clips in with these sort of grommets Clips in with grommets, grommet. These on the internet used, I could only buy them really from Germany for 25 quid. Local garage, 7 quid. Brand new, excellent. Including these rivets which connect it. Another eBay seller had them, they were £5 each. Local garage, 70p. So for less than a tenner, we've managed to get a brand new part, and this, we're going to fit that first and foremost to the car. By the way, if you need one of these for your smart car, the part number is 451 524 0325. That is for the Smart 451, hence the 451 in the parts there. And the rivets are universal. People say they're only for the 450 and the 453. That's not true. You need A000-991-6740. Right, let's get the car into the workspace, then we can get that trim on. So we're going to jack the car up and take that wheel off and fit that trim. It should hopefully be literally a 2-minute job. I'll get the locking wheel nut tool out. Your Peugeot looks a bit poorly in the background. What's going on there?
A bit of a disaster.
Oh dear.
Broken spring.
Uh-oh. I'm going to take these stickers off. The part number is printed on here, but the last thing you want is these sticking all over it really. And oh,
will it fit, do you think?
Never easy. Well, we'll soon find out. It says it's the right part, and the team have told me it does look like the right part. I don't know about you. There's one of these on the 450, but a bit different, isn't it?
I don't know whether this will actually have one on, you see.
Well, it's for the 451.
Oh, well, then
It's a 451 part number, A451.
Seems strange that it's got lost.
Yeah, maybe it's fell off in its history, or maybe someone got frustrated with it and just took it off.
That's what stops the alternator getting wet, doesn't it?
It is quite a key component, really, when you think about it.
Well, since they suffer with wet alternators.
For the sake of a tenner, it's certainly something I'm going to be putting back on the car. There's the part. I've prepared it for you by taking the stickers off. And I'll get you the grommets, grommet. In fact, actually, they're called expansion rivets.
Expansion rivets?
Yeah. So even though we're just adding a piece of plastic trim, we are still putting an axle stand under.
Yeah, we don't want to bring him fall on me, do we?
Because the last thing you want
is Dad getting squashed.
Then, who would be looking after the fleet? So the way to fit it is up and under with the suspension right down. It's difficult to see in there, but it is just a cover that covers that alternator belt. And then there's 2 holes in the chassis that those grommets fit into. There it is. Push it up and under. So they just push clip in, don't they?
That one's not in, the other one was. That's better, isn't it?
It's not in fully.
No, they're not.
But it's in the hole there. We're just going to knock them grommets in. That is quite an important piece of kit. People will overlook that as just a cover. It does a really important job.
It stops all that lot getting wet through, doesn't it?
Well, that's that job jobbed. Taken 10 minutes, cost 10 quid, protected that alternator belt.
It makes a big difference, mate, doesn't it?
I think it could be overlooked by some people.
I don't know why they've left it off.
And I'm not sure how it's gone missing, but it had gone missing. Wheels going back on, then it'll hit the deck. Right, now to torque the wheels back up. What's the wheel nut torque on a Smart 451, please?
According to my workshop manual person, 110 Newton meters.
Good. Meanwhile, I have literally just had a delivery, which is hopefully the cheapest smart car radio ever sold in the UK. It is a genuine Smart 451 radio. It was mislabeled on eBay. It just said Radio Smrt £2.99. Hopefully it works. So the side of the bumper has these things on that I call, well, flags. I don't know what they are. They're just a piece of plastic trim that clip on here and they're held in with a scrivet. At some point in its life, this one has had a screw put through it to hold it into place, because they do just, you know, clip in with tabs, and you can see this tab has broken off. The Night Orange logo on this one, well, is also coming away. We could have just taken it off and stuck it down. However, I needed a new flag. I don't know the genuine correct name for these.
A-pillar trim.
Yeah, A-pillar trim. So I went to Mercedes Newcastle, who sold me one of these for £9, and a great big shout out to the team at Listers in Boston, because they've managed to source me some brand new Night Orange stickers. So we're going to put them on there, measure the old ones up, put the new ones in. Not only will it have nice new shiny A-pillar trims, but it also won't have a hole in there due to that being broken. So that is one I need to fit on this side, and while I'm doing this side well, I'm going to do the other side as well. What you got there?
You said you was looking for your flags.
Not them flags.
Oh. Flags.
Are they A-pillar trims?
No, this is a flag, what you keep on about. Where's me flags, you kept saying.
There's your flags. Is that upside down? No.
Oh, better not be.
If you have a Night Orange Smart and you want to replace the Night Orange sticker on the side, they are still available from Smart using this code. It's A451-817-6020, and that is plaque symbol. But there is a special code of this. It's Special Edition 6, the Night Orange. If you need to speak to Mercedes or Smart about it, Special Edition 6. These were, well, they were £13 each. I actually bought quite a few because while I can get them, why not? If they go missing, they might be impossible to replace in the next couple of years. So I'm going to stick the new ones on. I've actually bought an extra one because I might just put one on the back. Whilst I'm preparing those A-panel trims for stickering up, there's an issue with the steering wheel. It has a special steering wheel on it. It's got the 3-spoke flappy paddle sporty steering wheel. This trim here is flapping about, and when you get in and out, you sort of catch it with your knees. The reason is, well, I think the sprue that the screw goes into there is broken. We'll find out because Dad's in the process of taking this off. One thing I did notice in this special edition, which is quite cool, is the steering wheel stitching is orange. So you're going to take that steering wheel trim off, hopefully. They're quite expensive, them steering wheels. They're over £350.
Crikey.
And you can't seem to buy the trim separately.
Oh, I didn't realise it's got flappy paddle shifters.
Yeah, yeah. It's got the... it's actually a Brabus steering wheel. Is it coming off?
No, I don't like the look of this. Right, anyway, bear with. Don't keep asking me soft questions.
No, I'll shut up.
Because I don't like what I'm dealing with, really.
So whilst Dad's taking that off, I'm going to fit the new stickers to these A-pillar trims. And I've got the old ones for reference, so I can measure where they go. Here's my new one. I'm going to make sure I've got clean hands. You can see the colour difference here. They don't come with a fitting kit, sadly, which is a shame. And you can see someone's had an issue in the past there. It really is just a case of lining them up. I'm going to probably try and do it by eye. There's the Night Orange badge. It's just got some sticky tape on the back there. Again, I'm going to make sure I've got nice clean hands before I do that. So it's a case of peeling off the old one and putting it in place. I think that is now in the right place, ready to be stuck on. I'm going to, again, make sure that's adhered there so it doesn't move. Now sticking that. Job done. I'm confident that I've got the symbol in relatively the right place. Push that down. Time to fit that now to the car. It uses these pop scrivets. This tag goes into the bumper, clips into place, the scrivet goes in, and you push it into place. Not going anywhere. Little things. Now I don't have a screw hole in it. Make sure the door shuts. Job done. Now to do the other side, which has the added difficulty of the fact that the aerial goes through it. How are we going to do it? Well, I'm going to unscrew the aerial. It does need a new aerial. I've got a new base, but the actual aerial itself has been modified, so I need to get a new aerial. But for now, just fit that on there and pop it into place. Next one's been stuck down. I've made sure that it's all adhered. I haven't put a new sticker on because, well, there's no point in taking that one off. It isn't scratched, it doesn't look worn. And then I've still got another 3 stickers, 3 symbols as spares. Pop it in, pop it over there, push, clip into place, and then push the pin in. Nice and secure. Meanwhile, Dad has finished repairing the steering wheel trim. We actually struggled to get that sorted. How have you done it?
I've just put a blob of adhesive on the end of that piece of plastic because I don't want to be taking. I'm guessing I've took the flappy paddles off and you can't get them off. I should think it's on some clips or something. We'll have to research it. But I've stuck that on. I'm just putting some paper around there so it doesn't mark your steering wheel.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean.
I do.
I've just stuck some tape on it. If you leave that there for 24 hours.
Are you going to replace the screw?
The screw's in still.
So the screw's in and you've basically
Just stuck it down.
What have you used to stick it down?
Fix-all.
Like a tiger seal?
Yeah, a bit like that. It's a DIY thing for sticking things down in your house.
I suppose our rationale is we could mess up a £400 steering wheel
I ain't getting involved. It's beyond my pay grade.
for the sake of sticking it down. Is it a bodge? Yeah, a little bit, but hopefully it'll last. So I've actually had to refit that one because, well, it wasn't fitting properly. It wasn't clipped back in at the top edge. It came out as I put the scrivet in. So that one's on again. Now time to put the aerial back on. Again, I need a new antenna for here, which is something that I'll have to purchase from the team, but I've got a new base to go on and a new antenna at some point. I am toying with fitting a Night Orange logo to the rear here, sort of underneath the MHD logo or in front of the MHD logo. What do you reckon? I'm not going to fit it in this video, but it would look just like that and say MHD Night Orange. It didn't leave the factory with that on the rear here, but I think it should. Let me know in the comments below. Night Orange logo on the back, underneath the MHD. Let me know in the comments. I fitted, on the driver's side here, a polished chrome silver tritium protector thing. I have got to fit one the other side, so that's the next job. So you're in the passenger footwell, which is where, well, the battery is basically.
Oh, it's all been manked about here a bit.
Oh no, there's a piece of polystyrene. I can see the original, what would you call it, towing eye in there. I'm hoping there's a kit.
Tell you what there is in here. There's a battery.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you see this is already broken?
I can.
Your mechanic hasn't broken that.
No, the mechanic hasn't broken it. You're all right. You're safe today. Has it got the battery tyre kit in there? No, the tyre kit's missing. Standard.
Aha!
What can you see?
Well, me being a smart car enthusiast, I've been researching how to do this. Aha! That surprised me.
Has it been done?
Yeah. Well, blow me. Yeah, it's new.
Excellent.
Oh, damn me.
Cabin filter is brand new.
There's nothing on it.
They said it couldn't be done. They said that they were no longer accessible. They said you won't find one. Well, I also thought that The Night Orange edition came with velour floor mats, special edition floor mats, not these ones, these are the ones that the car came with. But nothing is impossible, especially when you have the right team on the job. This is why I want to give a shout out to the team at Lister's Mercedes in Boston, because I contacted them and said, I've got the Night Orange. I bet you probably can't find me a set of these. Everyone has told me that it is impossible. 36 quid. So I bought 2 sets. Original, genuine Night Orange Smart 451 floor mats with fitting kit. If you want a set, let me know if you've got a Smart Night Orange 451, because I've got a line of communication with Germany. There are 65 sets of these left in Germany. I'm happy to buy all 65 sets if you want. Let me know, and I can keep these Night Orange Smart 451s on the road and in proper condition. I'm going to open these up, and it seems a shame to do so. I am keeping one set for best as a spare. This set I am going to put in the car. I did toy with not using them, but what's the point in not having them in the car? I was prepared to pay 100 quid for a set of these. So thanks to the team there at Lister's for sorting this out for me. This is a monumental moment for me. I've been after a set of these for so long. You've got the screwing plugs here. They actually don't feel very nice, but they come with this Night Orange logo here. In fact, that one's really worn actually. It's been on something somewhere in its life. I'm sure that will wear up. That's the passenger side, I believe. And this is your driver's side. Like I say, you're actually not paid very well. And they're not great quality. But I needed them in my car. You need to ignore the fact that I need to hoover the car out, but actually the driver's side mat doesn't seem to fit very well. It fits, I don't know, on its side. I expected it to fit the other way, but I'm going to fit that in there as well. It has really made the interior of the car totally different. It has changed the interior. I know that sounds ridiculous. That's made by Day. Top work, chaps. Well, there they are. Fitted to the interior. The luxury, as per the brochure, velour floor mats. They're certainly not luxury, but they have genuinely changed the interior of the Night Orange for the better, in my opinion. They were well worth hunting down. I think a few people will be ordering them. I have just been playing about with this system. I still don't like it. People fit them to their Smart ForTwo. I still think I want to fit the original stereo back into the car. It just doesn't tickle my fancy, this Android googly thing. Maybe that's just me. What do you reckon? I'm going to fit this trim now. I've measured the other side. I have fitted the one the other side and marked up here. So that edge is going to be about there on the car. I'm just going to get it in the right place on the swathe. And once it's on, it's on. That edge is lined up, and that edge is lined up. And it's on. Now to rub it down and clean it off. And to clean the marks off. Well, that's it then. The Smart 451 project has pretty much come to an end. There are a few bits left to do. I need to tackle this polycarbonate roof and the fact that it's crazing a little bit. That's a job that's going to take a good weekend, and it's going to have to be a situation where we put the car in Dad's garage and just go to town with it with a sander. It's a bit trial and error, and it's one of those things that I'm not comfortable doing really. But the project is done, and it's taken 18 days. In those 18 days, new exhaust. We've obviously had all the back off. We've rust-proofed all the back. We've put new brake pipes on the back. New brakes on the front and fixed that brake pedal travel. Twiddly bits here and there, filling in holes on the front, removing that towing system. New number plates, replacing badges, the floor mats, trim, checking out that stereo system, checking out the aircon system. In 18 days, Dad and I have done quite a lot of work on this smart little ForTwo. I'm looking forward to driving it. The reason I've done such a good job on this car is it is going to be a daily driver for me. I am going to replace the purple Smart with this as my daily. Like I said in the intro, I've not driven this car less than a mile. There are things that I need to do, such as give it a good old clean, give the outside a clean and add a few little accessories and bits and pieces, but the majority of the works are now done. The next video will be Dad and I taking it for a road test around Lincolnshire, and then me giving it a good old clean. Fingers crossed we haven't thrown good money after bad and we don't get loads of more new issues. I fell in love with this car, so much so that I had to buy it. We'll do a few more videos of how much the project has cost. I genuinely think I've got a nice little daily runaround for less than a couple of £1,000. If you've enjoyed the Smart ForTwo Night Orange project, well, thank you. Thanks for being with us and thanks for watching all the videos. If you could put a thumbs up, let me know. Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments below. What would you like to see us do next with the Smart Orange? Because it's going to be an evolving project, I think. One that's never ending, but I've got it to a point where I'm happy with it. Till next time, have a great day. Thanks to Dad as ever for all his hard work. Whatever you're getting up to, take care. Goodbye. Can't believe that's done. Might as well drive it then. If you've enjoyed this video, I've selected a few more specially for you on this page. Click either side to select them now. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to always stay up to date with the channel.